What is going on, guys? It's your boy Mauzy from Platinum Heroes, and today we are back here on the Mauzycast channel with some more Spectrum Series Season 5 action. Yes, the map pool is still the same, and I said I'm going to preserve Spectrum Series Season 5 for this current map pool. Hopefully it'll change soon, but until then, I would even say expect maybe even potentially not just uploads every other day, but who knows, maybe every single day, because we have a bunch of replays the last time I checked. But today I am bringing you another Terran versus Terran action here on Alcyone. This one has been played during an ESL Open Cup as far as I'm concerned, so I'm curious what this is going to be. I don't know which game this is. It has insane in the title and it says insane TvT. I know TvT can be insane. Usually it's not the favorite matchup of anyone, but I kind of started liking it a lot more lately. Spotting the bottom left side, we have our green Terran representing Platinum Heroes. It is Maya. Maya the Cade, or Maya the Kid. He actually butchered his name quite a lot to make it sound quote-unquote cool. On the other side of the map, in the top right, we have a yellow Terran, also representing Platinum Heroes. This is someone that I'm actually not as familiar with. This is INexorable. And I'm curious what we're going to see, because this is going to be somewhat of a mirror opener so far. We know usually the differences come in when things like, you know, the first factory unit or like second and third barracks unit are going to get into the production tab. So I'm really curious what we're going to see over here. In the meantime, I apologize. I really need to mute the... lower the sound, because it is really loud. And as I saw in OBS, it is loud as hell in OBS as well. I'm trying to like shout over it or something along those lines. I don't know why I would do that, but apparently this is something that I kind of need to do. Anyways, we're going to have these factory units pop out. Cyclone first on both sides, and we have double Reaper as well. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so INexorable will actually switch it up and go for a Hellion. So a Hellion is not going to be as robust as a Cyclone, but by the looks of it, both players are going to go for that starport. There's a reactor onto that barracks from Maya, while INexorable did not go for any kind of tech. And we're gonna see a Hellion into Cyclone, while double Cyclone is going to be the play from Maya. I'm really curious. So usually when you see double Cyclone, I would say you also get at this early starport, right? You would probably get some kind of a medevac drop play or something along those lines. In the meantime, we're gonna have the first reactor onto this barracks. Let's see if that's going to switch with the factory, or if it's gonna just pump out Marines. Potentially you want to pump out Marines, because it is going to be quite difficult, right, to defend any kind of Liberator shenanigans without any proper anti-air. Probably your Marines are good enough in case you also harass across the map. Okay, Reaper goes in, but Maya's Reaper is gonna go down. Oh, actually both Reapers. Ooh, that's spicy. Alright, now INexorable will move across the map. We kind of lost sight of that Reaper, to be honest. I'm gonna try to pay attention and not yap about whatever I have no idea about, which is TvT. I mean, I'm you know, professional caster. Haven't said a single word. Even that one was super silent. Maya's gonna have vision across the base, so this is not gonna go in undetected. Loads it back up. Ooh, and let's see. A bit of a chase over here. Let's see if Maya can catch this. It's looking quite interesting, to be honest. In the meantime, Reapers are going to go into SCVs, 3 SCVs. Sees a tank out. In the meantime, will this chase be over? Like ever? Can you just not lock onto this medevac from there? I believe you cannot. I'm curious how Maya is going to proceed with those two cyclones, because those two cyclones might be super useful later on, or not later on, actually in the near future, in case this push comes across the map. But look at that, Raven. There's also, I saw a tank somewhere. Okay, tank is moving across the map as well, so this might just turn into some kind of a siege fest. There is interference matrix. Uh-oh, that medevac could be in trouble. Drops out the two cyclones, not gonna risk it. Because there's no biscuit. Alright, I'll see myself out, guys. I'll see myself out. Get someone to cast this. I'm ashamed of myself. Oh, medevac gets locked onto. The tank is going to actually pressure this CC as well, I believe. Is this in range? Oh, this might just be in range, actually. And the tank could actually just siege up a tad bit closer as well. But now that supply depot is definitely going down, there's no way that supply depot survives, right? Double cyclone drop, gonna get the medevac. But now Maya is going to come from behind, potentially even going to siege up. A couple of auto turrets go down. Both players have interference matrix, but did not use it. Let's see, do we have shift B? Oh, we don't have shift B. Alright, so people don't create it. My apologies. I was hoping that this was created with the WTL Observer ++ variation. You know, that overlay instead of just simply WCS game hard. I was so mesmerized about it, you know. It felt like really cool and all that stuff. WCS game hard and 3.0, whatever you want to call it. But and the Pro 2020, of course, those things felt super nice and everything. But the thing is, nowadays, when you can actually see, I mean, I should have seen that there's no, like, you know, camera follow up on the screen. Like, we don't see where each player looks at. In the meantime, a bit of a snipe there with double cyclones, but the tank was in position. So yeah, we don't see that. That means it's not gonna be Observer++ most of the time. At least I don't know any version of the Observer++. Any other like modified version for anybody that doesn't have the actual cameras on the minimap. And by what I mean, well, cameras, well, they follow everybody's, like, you know, minimap movement or whatever you can call it. I don't know, you follow their screens, like where they look at during the game. So if you don't have that, that means you're basically not going to be able to look at the battle report, which is the shift B, the fabled shift B. Which in that case, what happens there, you just get a rewind of the last 10 to 15 seconds. The CC cannot land. Cheetos dust onto those Vikings, but there's no anti-air over here. Maya is gonna try to actually get those Ravens to safety. Gonna lose one, and INexorable will have these 3 tanks, couple cyclones, and still has 1 Raven alive here at this position. One of those medevacs is super low. Could snipe it with the Viking, but it's quite dangerous, so to say. More Vikings coming up. Double factory. Oh, Maya is gonna play Mech, by the way. I'm just looking at it. Oh wait, never mind. The medevac wasn't low. The Raven was low, actually. I swear I saw that the medevac was low. Anyways, I might require my glasses as well. It's okay, you know, like just like there is first game of the day, there's first cast of the day. The difference is, like, this is the only cast every single day. I'm trying to cast at least 1 or 2 games every day, but usually I stick with 1, you know, most of the time. Now this is smart because you have all those factories ready, but you cannot actually waste any time to put reactors onto them. Double medevac drop coming in from INexorable. Actually quite low HP medevacs. If there is something along the lines of cyclones in position or Vikings, that might just do the trick. There's a couple of Vikings, but they are all at the 3rd base. Now the Vikings should move in position to snipe those medevacs, so even if the drop does damage, it doesn't leave the main base. Tank is in position. SCVs are being pulled. Couple of Hellions will do the trick. 10 SCVs have fallen on the side of Maya. There is no counterattack as of now. Vikings are going to get rid of everything. Everything gets cleaned up. And Maya is 14 workers down. We have another double medevac job. Yeah, Maya saw this. Oh, at the triple turret. Actually, quintuple turret. Let's go. Sensor tower coming in at the third location for Maya. Fourth base on location for INexorable. And we're gonna have a bunch of tech labs coming up for INexorable on those barracks. Is it gonna be Marauders? Wait, is there a Ghost Academy? I don't think... Wait, why would you even play Ghost? Never mind. What am I even talking about? You should definitely not play Ghost against Mech. At least I don't think there is any reason to do so. I think, yeah, it's gonna be Marauders. As we can see, they are queued up over here. There is Concussive Shell, 2-2 is about to finish. But at least +2 infantry weapons, +2 armor has been forgotten about. Halfway done onto that command center. And Maya has a 4 CC already. Oh my lord, wait a moment. What are we looking at? Okay, but I don't think Maya would love to fly this out to the 4th yet, as Maya needs a lot of stuff, especially to feel safe. Down 25 supply is not where you want to be, but you just need to survive. Marine medevac hit squad coming in from the top side of Maya's base. 2 tanks are in position, 2 are on siege, could be put into position once they are needed. Now a huge attack will come in from the center of the map, potentially gonna go straight up, just as bait, will go into sensor tower range. At least that's what I would do, right? Let's see. So INexorable will take out the rocks in the center. That is actually not bad. And we have a Marine hit squad still on the left. That 9 o'clock position could be quite crucial, but now both of the hit squad and the army are on the same side. The drop could come in and just try to go into the middle line, do some economic damage as well, but this is looking really, really good. The medevacs are going to go down due to the air superiority on the side of Maya. Our Green Terran loses another 15 SCVs, down to 53 against 71. Now this is not where you want to be. 100% confident on that one, but you have 4 orbitals and you have that that 4th base lifted out already towards the 6 o'clock, so it is going to be quite okay for Maya. There's going to be scans for days, there's going to be mules for days, potentially even a next base. The problem is mech units are really cost efficient, but they take a lot of time and a lot of resources, so they are as strong as their cost suggests. Oh, turrets are actually going to... The single turret is going to actually do a lot of damage to these medevacs. At least one of them is going to go down, but now this base has to be lifted. If Maya loses this base, it's going to be really terrible. I would say the game would end right then and there, basically, but it's not going to happen just yet. Another 11 SCVs. This has been the story so far in this TvT. By the time Maya gets up to a decent worker count, look at that, it would have been 69, which is a nice number. It just became a 58. Now Maya's trying to get back onto that SCV production, 4 at the time, of course. It'll take a couple of rounds, but it'll be there at that sweet 75, 80, maybe even 85. Not even sure how much you want as Mech, but there is a huge attack in the center. Tanks are not exactly sieged up in time, but there is a lot of good spread on those tanks. One on-siege tank will go down, and now a couple of Marauders are into the natural. SCVs have been pulled, another 3 SCVs will fall, but that is nowhere near the level of harassment or the level of the damage that has been done before this. Oh, beautiful pickup onto that Viking. And quite some time ago, I actually learned that medevacs can pick up 4 landed Vikings. I never actually saw that, but I remember seeing the game of Han Mono versus... I'm trying to remember who that was. Maybe it was Nicorak, but I remember that was during a... Was it? I think it was like one of Snipers Cups. Good old Sniper. During the... Oh yeah, I think it was during SSL basically. The Sniper StarCraft League. Another Doom Drop onto those tanks. Let's see if there's going to be enough damage. A lot of on siege tanks. Oh, they're going to go down. That is absolutely beautiful. Resources lost so far. Quite even. That is super surprising. 27 or so units more have fallen on the side of INexorable. And still, just a tad bit of more resources lost on the side of Maya. Look at that. Barely 250 resources more lost on the side of Maya than on the side of INexorable. So this game is super close so far when it comes to resources lost, but now the SCVs are being pulled once again just so the tanks can actually deal some damage. The problem is there's a bunch of marauders. This is like, look at this. There's Jimmy. Just lead the squad to safety, okay? Just leave the squad to safety. Medevacs come in. And now, look at this. Look at the Marine Marauder balance over here. 32 Marauders. What are we looking at? Oh, there's the first Thor out. But I'm not even sure if the Thors are going to be good enough. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure if the Thors are going to be good enough. Smart servers will be actually a great upgrade. I never actually noticed. I guess it's a luxury upgrade. Just like, you know, advanced ballistics. First of all, you want to like secure that position into the late game. Make sure that you are going to play that late game. And honestly, now that I think about it, Liberators, ladies and gentlemen. If Maya realizes that this is going to be... Oh my god, look at that. Lots of Liberators. There's a couple of Hellions just trying to do some economic damage. Beautiful stuff. They have Blue Flame, so they're going to do more damage to biological. Okay, now a double medevac hit squad is going to go from the bottom side, and now Maya should be aware of this. Might have to pull the SCVs once again, trying to take a command center onto the gold. But there is an attack coming across the map for Maya. And now this might just be the perfect ambush. Oh, the tanks are going to siege onto the high ground. Let's see. Double-sided, triple-sided. Maya is caged, actually. Who's trapped with who, says INexorable. Oh, my lord. It's going to be a bloodbath on the side of Maya. And by the looks of it, the air superiority is going to be there for Maya. But that's pretty much the only thing that there is. Only Marauders left on the ground, and they're going to push forward. There's not enough tank damage over here. Vikings are gonna land. There is 2 Vikings back into this medevac. They need to actually lift. They need to lift the the command center. Gotta get the SCVs out from here. Another 5 SCVs will fall. 68 remaining to the 77 of INexorable. INexorable has been mining really comfortably on this 70 plus worker count for quite some time. Oh, the Widow Mine almost fired. But I think actually it fired because I saw the recharging bar over there. Wow, that actual surround was sick. All this action in like 1 minute, that was absolutely insane. Holy fucking hell. Pardon my French, guys, but honestly, this is like, dude, what the hell? I'm currently speechless. Like, this so far is an insane TvT. Now let's just put it this way. Normally you would be like, oh yeah, the yellow turn is winning definitely. The supplies don't lie. Actually, there's only like around, there's not more than 20 supplied in army. Difference in army, you know? And you don't need that many mules. You need more gas with Mech, but you don't need that many mules, so you can actually have a couple of mules constantly. You don't have to worry about them. And the income is still okay for both of them. Look at that. Maya is mining almost 3,000 minerals and 1,000 gas. Now, the gas mining on the side of INexorable is quite higher, like 400 higher, 4,500, so to say. And that is going to matter quite little, honestly. Because if you think about it, Bio does not spend gas too efficiently. But look at this. Now there's also Vikings in here. Okay, let's see. He's gonna drop onto this. Let's see the spread. Is there gonna be anything left here for Maya after this? INexorable will land the Vikings, and the tanks are sieged back here, even at this planetary. This planetary can also help out if that's the case. There is a bunch of tanks in the backline, and for the first time in this whole game, Maya will take a supply lead. Wow, actually Maya is turning this around. And there is that window that you need to be aware of with the mech player. The mech player, if they stabilize, you are in a lot of trouble. That is for sure. That is 100% certain. And now we're gonna have more Thors, more Vikings, more tanks. They're going into that traditional mech style. The Hellbats will deal with the bio that will drop onto those tanks. And honestly, this is gonna look absolutely amazing. Tanks are going to siege up. The planetary cannot finish. Luckily for INexorable, as that planetary would have fallen. Would have definitely fallen. There is this purple gas base here as well, but honestly at this point the gas does not really do anything. Look at that, 2,500, 2.6k in the bank for INexorable. No minerals left. The mining has been chopped literally like in half compared to the previous time we checked this income tab. 17 SCVs have fallen, and that is hurting the bio player quite a lot actually, but still 75 SCVs and still counting. Advanced ballistics and +2 air weapons are on the table, or at least will be soon if we count as like ready, if we count on the table as ready. Okay, oh, Liberators will siege up. I'm not even sure if that's the greatest idea, but there's the Vikings for support. I was gonna say maybe the Liberators should try to fight, but now the Thors are actually going to rain justice from below, not from above. Usually it would be the Liberators, the kings of the sky, or the queens of the sky, so to say, if we go by the pilots, but those Thors are going to actually shoot them off the sky. Literally just blast them. And look at that, beautifully just abusing this A move type of unit over here. Tanks are a little bit far behind. A couple of Hellbats will actually clean up another mineral line. Beautiful stuff here. INexorable will send a tiny hit squad to actually try and deal with this, but is that gonna be enough? In the center there is gonna be a couple of Vikings that need to be landed on siege tanks, and siege tanks are also going to fall. A couple of Vikings will try to clean up some Liberators over here, and INexorable once again just destroys Maya. Not sure what to say here, honestly. It's a back and forth game, and Maya once again has to stabilize. This is looking absolutely amazing for both sides. You know who's winning the most? Me and the viewers. That's right. We are getting a banger of a TvT, as even those pesky turrets are helping. Now, something that we don't usually see, the bottom right side is actually being occupied before the top left side for someone. Well, I guess it's kind of a mirror. Top left side and bottom right side are being occupied for the respective players. Once again, 7 SCVs will fall. Look at that damage. The +3 Hellbats with Blue Flame. Not that Blue Flame would help too much, but look at that. They're going to burn these Marines to crisp. Scans are being thrown left, right, center. Literally left, right, center. Oh my god. My voice is not going to be happy after this, but honestly, I don't care. This is an amazing game. Right, tanks trying to siege, and finally the left side of the map is being occupied by Maya. Maya has started mining out even the gold, actually halfway mined out. That gold is really good for short-term investment. It has less patches, you mine it out faster, but it gives you money faster at a faster rate, you know, depletes faster, so you will have it for a shorter duration of time, but the investment is going to be returned quicker. So it is quite important to to actually try and mine out that gold as fast as possible. One important thing to note is that mules don't mine it faster, so don't waste mules on that. That's also like probably one of the most important aspects of the gold base. Because, you know, you would be like, oh, imagine mining it with mules. No, it doesn't do anything, actually. It's quite fascinating. I did not know it until like a month ago, something like that. Don't forget to hydrate. Grab your snacks and all that stuff. This game is still up for grabs for both sides. My voice is actually crumbling, but it's fine, guys. We're gonna survive over here as INexorable trying to break Maya, and Maya will survive on this planetary side. Tanks are gonna clean up the right side, the bottom right side. Now INexorable's army actually grouping up in the center. We have 70 Vikings versus 13 on this for Maya. 16 tanks versus no tanks on the side of INexorable, and we have no Liberators. We have 2 Thors, a couple of Hellions and Hellbats. That's 4 Hellions slash Hellbats. So the air superiority is gonna be on the side of Maya. The ground might actually be on the side of Maya as well. That's up for grabs, but those medevacs will fall like flies in just a couple of seconds. That planetary has fallen, and now there is a bit of danger over here for these orbitals. Oh, Maya does not repair, but actually INexorable stopped here, and now we have everything rallied across the map. Uh-oh, there's gonna be a couple of Vikings just trying to land over here. Let's see what's gonna happen. Nothing is contesting this the 6 o'clock position for Maya. Is it going to be somewhat of a base raid? As I see Maya just moving forward. Uh-oh, this might just be really, really bad for INexorable, as I don't know how you can actually base raid a mech player. The mech player is going to be really, really efficient. And of course, there is that problem that you just lift your buildings, you know? Just lift your buildings, and you don't have any Vikings on the yellow side, so green is always winning here if it's gonna come down to basically, you know, just destroying every single building. SCVs are falling on both sides, but by the looks of it, it is going to be Maya who has the lower SCV count. In this situation, I'm not even sure who's actually having the worst outcome with the higher SCV count. Or like if the higher SCV count is hurting you or not, because there's less army supply over here, and Maya is still 30-40 supply up in the army. Oh, those stores are actually doing a lot of damage, and the tanks as well. Landed Vikings will claim some ground for the green terror as well. Hellbats will tank for eternity pretty much. It's gonna push back INexorable right now over here. There is still one base mining here on the side of INexorable, but the chaos is still here. Uh-oh, there's a lot of buildings that need to be rescued over here. This starport will most likely burn down. That's not gonna be saved at all. And these 2 starports also gonna burn down. And that means that there's still 5 Vikings versus 2, which is not great. The 2 Thors, 9 and 12 kills. They are the veterans, I believe. Oh, we have a 19 kill tank as well. Beautiful stuff. Trying to fish for some higher kill count tanks or something like that. But by the looks of it, this is every single tank is like having at least a couple of kills, which is amazing in my opinion. Obviously, except for the new ones. Now INexorable will drop onto these tanks. Gets 1, gets 2. Let's see, is this gonna be enough? Oh, gets a couple more. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice potentially some army for this last tank. Cleans up all 4 tanks that were here. Cleans up the Thor, and now once again a sandwich. But whose sandwich is this really? The Hellbats are going to burn every Marine basically to a crisp right now. But oh, this looks like INexorable will barely survive. It's gonna have to land this, and now the scan comes in. I believe Maya knows about this base, and now he could siege up and just try to actually do some damage. SCVs are going to try and mine from this 3 o'clock base, but This is looking absolutely amazing. Look at this. It's like, this is my command center position. Get out of here. And INexorable has no way to contest this, I believe. There's only a couple of Marauders left and a couple of Marines. 12, 13 Marauders, 7 Marines. There's barely any units. There still is production because there is still mining. This is a crazy game. 30 minutes in. I haven't even realized that 30 minutes have passed so fast, basically. Oh, now the Hellbats are going to just spread their flames around the bio. And it's gonna be smart servo Hellbats, so they will transform really fast. Hellions will get across the map really fast as well. Oh, and INexorable will drop onto these tanks, but is this gonna be enough? Maya will on siege and will destroy all of the bio. I believe there's like one Marauder left, no, one Marine, one super low HP Marine. Uh-oh, these SCVs are running in a line. 5 SCVs have fallen, and Hellions on the right, tanks on the left. Everything gets sieged up. 11 SCVs have fallen. And by the looks of it, Maya still has a 24 army supply advantage. Now the shoe is on the other foot. There is a last attempt over here, trying to spread and drop every single bio unit over here, trying to make something out of it. But these 2 remaining Hellbats might just do the trick. Never mind, it's not gonna happen with the medevac healing. 14 SCVs have fallen, and we have 25 SCVs remaining. A couple of them being reproduced, but there is just simply not enough money here. Let's look at the income tab. So if Maya survives, Maya has the advantage. 12 to 1300 against 19 to 2100 mining. Same amount of gas as before for Maya. So Maya just keeping that gas mining up and running nicely and steadily. INexorable also has a bit of gas income. I'm not sure why, to be honest. I really don't know why, as we have a couple of SCVs mining some gas over there. This one has been mined out, and this base is also just getting mined out. This base needs to have those SCVs that are mining the gas, those 8 SCVs across over here, and try to mine as fast and as much as possible. Good lord, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Like, I believe Maya is winning, because I don't really see a situation where you can actually attack into 7 Hellbats, 13 tanks, not even with the best drop spread in the world. There's like one single tank for INexorable. That's funny. Alright. And I believe Maya knows about this, right? Yeah, there we go. Knows about it. Of course. So this one single mining base is the potential saving grace for INexorable, but it's not going to save him at all, because there is not going to be any mining at all. These SCVs might just fall over here, and these are potentially the last seconds of this game, honestly. Look at that. Almost double the supply for Maya. And Maya will assault this last base. Tanks are going to siege up. They will be targeted down. Liberator will siege up as well. Eventually going to take out a couple of units, but is this going to be enough? 55 supply, more than double the supply on the side of the green terror. 14 SCVs have fallen. The medevacs are the last real units over here. That one hero medevac is trying to do something, but there is the GG with an exclamation mark, and that is gonna do it for Maya. Maya wins this insane TvT. The title lived up to the expectations, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did so, be sure to hit that sub button, smash the like button, and of course, be sure to leave a comment. How much did you like it? Rate it from, I don't know, F to S, 1 to 10, 1 to 100, whatever you want. Be sure to tune into the next one as well, as I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, and cheers.